Welcome back to Slim's Automotive Repair. Today we have a 2017 Buick Encore, and I'm just going to demonstrate real quick on how to do a battery draw test. There's a lot of good videos out there on how to do it, but they're like 20 minutes long, so I figured I'd show you how to do it kind of quickly within a 5-minute time frame. It's not that hard. What you're going to want to do is most of the time you're going to need your handy dandy 10 millimeter wrench. Doesn't matter the year, make, or model of the wrench as long as it fits the nut up here. You're going to go ahead, loosen it up. This one's already pre-loosened, so we're just going to go ahead and take it off and rest it here where it's not touching that negative battery terminal. And by the way, you want to remove the negative battery terminal, not the positive. That's the way I always do it. This is the way I was taught. Then you want to get your handy dandy trusty dusty old voltometer here. Let me focus in. There we go. Hopefully it looks something like this. If not, leave me a comment in the comment section to see what kind of rig you got if you need some more information. But first things we're going to do is leave your negative right there. Let me move this positive lead. There you go. So you can see where I'm at right there. And you're going to take your positive lead off. You're going to turn that, and you're going to put this positive lead where it says A. That means amperage. And you can see where it says 10 amp max. So if you hit over that 10 amp, you have a good chance of blowing the fuse in the multimeter. Go ahead, plug that on in there. We can go ahead and turn it on. And then we're going to take our dial, and we're going to twist it down to 10. And that is on the amperage DCA right there. That's where I go ahead and set mine. And then we're going to take our negative lead, put it up against the negative post. Make sure you're making good contact with that. We're going to take our positive lead, put it on this cable right there. Oh, and let's see. Trying to do this one-handed doesn't help nothing. There we go. Hold on one second, folks. Let's try to get a good connection here. There we go. We got a good connection. And as you can see, we have a 3.27 draw, which is falling, which means everything in the car is shutting down right now. You can see it falling, falling, falling. Oh, sorry. The allergies are out here are killing me. Come on. Our negative fell. There you go. You just want to make sure you got everything solid. I'm just shooting the quick video to hopefully help somebody saving some time, hassle, headache from ripping their hair out. But as you can see, it's just falling. All the modules are going to sleep like a good little car, a good Buick. And it's going to take probably 5-10 minutes, 15 at the max, for everything to go ahead and fall asleep. But once it does, if you have amperage left over, I can't recall off the top of my head what they say is acceptable. You want to go to your fuse box. Let's see if I can do this without, there we go, moving that. And then you want to remove each fuse one by one until your screen says 0. Still, there we go. I already fixed the draw in this vehicle. That's why there is not one. I figured I'd just do a demonstration. But just pull your fuses, and once that hit 0, you found the module that's taking the draw. It could be on the inside fuse panel. You never know. The electric's kind of funny. But that's all you do. That's how you find your draw. Again, here you go. This is your setup for it. The other thing I wanted to touch on is car prices. I had to transition into a dealership. I had to close my shop down a few years ago. And just to show you guys the prices on these cars, let's see if I can't get a place to set this down. The prices on these cars are getting insane. You know, you can see what we got. We got Cadillacs, Dodges, Jeeps, Toyotas. all that. You know, look at these prices. Let's see if we can get the year in there. I'll have to go ahead. Let's zoom out. We're going to hold it there. Now, if y'all can read that, you know, go ahead, pause it, blow it up, take a look at it. But these are the prices you're looking at now for vehicles. You know, that's quite a bit of money. You know, for a car. And if you read up there, it said these are all wholesale cars that we're selling. This is as is. So all of these vehicles in this list have issues that my shop at a used lot did not want to fix, did not want to go through the hassle of. But this is what you're going to get. You know, some of them just have minor problems, a little bit of interior body damage. But for $13,000, $14,000, you're going to go ahead and get a car that runs and drives good with minor mechanical and cosmetic issues. But nobody's going to tell you what that mechanical issue is. You're going to get a salesperson to lie to you all day long and tell you it ain't nothing. Just to show you, this car market's insane, and I'm hoping the prices come down soon enough so we can all prosper and start doing better. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. I'd appreciate a like, a subscribe, something in the comments. Helps the algorithm a lot, and it'll help boost the channel so I can try to make some more of these videos. Y'all have a great day.